Things I wish I knew before I started learning fashion design. My name is Mariam Zamani and I am the fashion interpreter. I help you see fashion through the eyes of a fashion designer. If I could go back to day one of learning fashion design, here is what I would tell myself. Number one, progress is more important than perfection. As beginners, we often tend to look at those that have gone ahead of us. We often tend to look at those people that have spent years in the industry, and then we try to compare ourselves, which will now limit our progress. So instead of focusing on those people that are perfect to feel intimidated, if you are focusing on them, you should feel motivated to do more, not feel intimidated. So if you are feeling intimidated, rather focus on your progress. Make sure that every day you are showing up for yourself, every day you are learning, every day you are improving. So number one, I will tell myself progress is more important than perfection. I should focus on making progress, and with time perfection will meet up with me. You understand? So number two is master the basic before chasing advanced style. I often see people, you cannot draft a basic bodice, but you are jumping to go and learn corset. What do you want to learn? How do you want to draft it? So how do you want to now do it? Because you'll be very confused. So instead of chasing, I used to advise my student. I have student, even though I don't have much time in my hand, I have student. I used to tell them focus on the basic. Make sure if you can draft, I used to tell them if you can draft a basic bodies, I'm telling you, you can draft a bustier and you can draft a corset. Once your basic bodies is solid, you can draft a bustier, you can draft a corset. You just need the right information and the right knowledge on where to place your dart and all those things, and before you know it, you can draft all those things. So leave corset and focus. If you don't know how to draft a basic bodies, go and learn it. There are free YouTube videos. You can pay and also learn. So master the basic before chasing advanced style. Number three thing I will tell myself is neat finishing can make a simple dress look luxurious. When you finish sewing a customer's cloth, if you are not using an inseam finishing for the cloth, make sure that you either weave it or make sure there are no open edges on that cloth when you are giving it to the customer. The customer should look and be happy that they sew from you. Number four thing I will tell myself is iron as you sew. Iron as you sew. Dat one is very very underrated. You feel that especially if you are sewing book, you just rush ba and finish and give it to the customer like that. Tell the customer to go and iron. If you iron as you sew, when you are done, you see your cloth will be looking very neat. Sometimes my student will be looking at the work and be like, this cloth is looking beautiful. I tell them it's because we have been ironing as we sew. So every step you sew, make sure you iron and let it look nice, because if you don't do that, when you finish, your clothes will be looking as if they went and pick it from somewhere that they rumple it, or maybe they went and pick it from bend down select when it's a fashion designer that made the cloth. So make sure that as you are sewing, you are ironing. That will make your work to look very very professional. When you finish, even if there is no line, you can still be able to give the customer that cloth because you've been ironing as you sew. The fifth thing I'll be telling myself is practice matters more than talent. You can meet somebody that is very talented, and if the person refuse to practice, the person refuse to exercise his skill, you that doesn't have the talent, if you practice, I'm telling you, over time you'll be better than that person, and that person will begin to look up to you, or the person can begin to avoid you because they can't come to you again. So make sure that you practice anything you see. If you see anything online, your teacher teaches you something as a this one I'm talking to beginners. And then if you are in the advanced level and you're having issues with this thing, please go back to your beginners, find a class and enroll, or you can go to YouTube and look for free YouTube videos and watch. So practice matters more than talent. That's the fifth thing I'm telling myself. Practice matters more than talent. Even if you don't know it, make sure you are practicing. They say practice makes perfect, but me, I always say practice reduces the imperfection. So when you practice over time, your imperfection reduces. Number 16, I will be telling myself if I'm starting all over again, learning never stops in fashion. I told my student I'm planning to take a new course, and they were like, ma, with all this thing, I'm like, what did I know? Please, what did I know? When I look at people that know something, and so learning never stop in fashion. The day you feel that okay, I've arrived and you don't want to learn, that's the day that people have left you behind. So make sure that As a fashion designer, you are a beginner, intermediate, advanced. Make sure you are always learning. Make sure you are always learning. Even if it's a new sleeve, a new neckline, a new pattern of fixing zip, make sure you are learning something, because fashion is evolving every day. And if you don't learn, we will leave you behind, because me, I will not stop learning. So the sooner you accept that growth takes time, the faster you improve. Don't don't be comparing your chapter one. You are a beginner, you are now comparing yourself to somebody that is in level 7 or in their chapter 10 of their fashion journey. I did that before. I will look at people and I will feel very bad. I will feel very sad. And I will refuse to post my own, because this see this person's own is better than my own. But then when I realized this thing, the sooner I was able to accept that growth takes time and we are not running the same journey, that was when I begin to show up. Even if my work is not it, as long as I know that I gave it my best, I will post it. And that has helped my fashion journey. That has helped me that people see that, okay, this is what this girl can do. And they came and patronized me. So if you watch to this point, kindly hit the like button and the subscribe button, and so that when next I drop another video, you'll be notified immediately, because every day I drop fashion tips for fashion designer that help you to become better. As I say, I am the fashion interpreter. I help you see fashion through the eyes of a fashion designer.